Clutch Trucker is filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. And I'm sporting the Rusty the Meatball Dog mask. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Alright, sitting here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Made it over here this morning. Kind of the pre-storm stuff was happening. It is Friday the 12th of March with that huge historic storm that's supposed to be sweeping blah 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 and tons of snow and death and blah blah blah. It's supposed to really go into effect tomorrow and through Sunday and Monday. They're still saying Cheyenne, 23 to 35 inches of snow, 2 to 3 feet of snow, blowing, blood, havoc, blech. Now, I delivered here today, and what's interesting about the delivery I made, I knew it was somewhere close to the Sapp Brothers where I'm parked right now, but let me show you this video. Thought I'd point this out because this never happens. This is the warehouse I'm delivering at here in Salt Lake City, and directly across the street from me is the Sapp Brothers, where I'm going to be parking. So, that's amazing. That never happens. Yeah, that never happens where you're literally across the street from the truck stop. Pretty crazy. But anyway, I'm going to get my windshield replaced. I've got my passenger side windshield that had a crack in it for quite a while, and it keeps just expanding. It's like covering most of the windshield, and that's going to get me in trouble if I don't get it replaced. So I'm going over to a Safe Light tomorrow morning near downtown Salt Lake to get that replaced. Then they put me on another load, and I told Bo, you know, the storm's coming through. When I told him a couple days ago, if you book me on anything going back east, the road's going to be shut down. Well, they put me on a load going back east. Picks up tomorrow night at 10 p.m., Saturday night. The road's probably going to be shut down by then. I went ahead and reserved a spot for 2 nights here at the Sapp Brothers, knowing that after I pick up, I may not be able to go anywhere. I may have to come back here and just park again. So we'll see what happens. That's probably going to be the case. And of course, it goes to Bowling Green, Kentucky. So even if I can kind of trek a little bit along, I'm going to be following the storm the whole way. So this should be an interesting load. You know it's going to be shut down. Wyoming shuts down I-80 if somebody sneezes wrong. You know, whereas like Iowa, they let just 35, 40 trucks flip off of the highway. They never close it. And then, you know, they just spend the next few days picking them back up, which I just think is weird. But anyway, yeah, Wyoming, they're going to shut down the road. You know they're going to shut it down. So I'm probably going to be stuck either here or maybe just a little bit into Wyoming for most of the weekend, which is annoying because I came through the house. I only got to spend Thursday night there with everybody. We had some dinner real quick, got the truck reloaded, got some new sheets and new clothes and new supplies, but then had to leave early this morning to make my delivery this afternoon. So that's the annoying part. But did get to pick up some stuff at the house. Picked up my my shrink tubing. I ordered, because if you watched my last couple of videos where I was doing those repairs, I had run out of the size of shrink tubing I need. So I have this whole big case. It's a big case, baby. Oh, shrink tubing. So I have hopefully plenty of shrink tubing for now. Got to pick up my new wallet. Where is that? Oh, it's back there. I bought a new wallet off of Amazon. I need one with a whole bunch of card slots. I had bought this one before. I like it, but it's one of those tall or long wallets. Got tons of card slots in it. Problem is it's too tall. It kept falling out of my pants, like when I go to the bathroom and I have to go rushing back into the stall, so I needed a different one. So I'll show you that here in a second. Yeah, so here's my new wallet. It's called Bull Captain. I don't know if you can see the logo on there. Anyway, it's got a whole bunch of slots in it, and it's got this little thing that flips in the middle for my ID. You can put a whole bunch of cards there. You can stick a couple more underneath it. You got some more card slots here, and areas underneath for that, and it's got a big, wide money compartment. So should be a pretty good wallet for me. That's one problem with trucking. You have all these cards. You got to have the Pilot Flying J card. You got to have the Loves card. You got to have the TA Petro card. You got to have the roadies. You got to have the Ambest. You got to have your fuel card. All these things you need to have with you, plus the regular stuff anybody else has, the debit cards, the credit cards. There's so many damn cards you need. I need a whole bunch of card slots. So I found this Bull Captain, which hopefully will solve that issue. I seem to like it so far. It's a pretty good size, a little bigger than most wallets. I can't stand a trifold, so this is a bifold with extra slots. Maybe hopefully it'll work well. And it's blue. I've always had brown and black wallets. I decided let's go blue. Why not? We can be different. It was like 28 bucks off Amazon. So we'll see what this big historic storm has in store for us. You know I-80 is going to be shut down, and since I don't pick up till late tomorrow night, you know I won't get anywhere. I'm prepared for that. At least I got a whole truck full of supplies again. I've got pizzas, I got chili, I got tacos, various things I can cook here in the truck. So I got a whole new set of dog food for Rusty, so we're good. Fresh bedding, yeah, so we'll be fine. It's just, you know, if I'm going to wait it out, I'd rather wait it out at home. But I probably can't make it to home because of all the snow they're supposed to get. So anyway, speaking of snow, when I left Cheyenne early this morning, it wasn't even that bad yet, but coming up the Sherman Hill between Cheyenne and Laramie, there was already a CR England had managed to flip himself over in the Comedian. Let's take a look. Yep, kind of foggy, but there you can see him lying down there in the Comedian. There's the trailer, and you can see the truck part there in the front. Managed to flip himself over, and it wasn't even all that bad yet. Am I surprised it was CR England? No. CR England, CRST, Swift, Western Express, they're the ones you usually see flipped off the road. Sorry, I'm not, harping on those guys other than the fact that that's fact. Those are the guys who you see off the road the most. Okay, and also I want to show you this real quick. After I had picked up in Long Island, or when I was on my way to my next pickup in Long Island, on Long Island, you're not in Long Island, New York, this Safe Light, where I have to go tomorrow to get my windshield replaced, Safe Light truck cuts me off real close, and I had to slam on my brakes. Look at this moron. Oh, sure, just fucking come on in. What an asshole. What a dick. And speaking of morons, here's another ass wagon cut me off in Columbus the other day. Jesus Christ. Fucking moron. Yeah, thanks, asshole. Fucking dick. Yeah, way to go, dickweed. So just some fun dash cam crap to look at and just prove that people are morons and ass wagons, because they are. So yeah, got to get my windshield replaced tomorrow. That's a hard thing to get scheduled as a truck driver, but I go through at least 2 windshields a year. Luckily, I've got the 2 separate panes of glass. One for the driver's side, one for the passenger side. A lot of the newer modern trucks have just one, which means you're replacing the whole thing, which is more expensive. These average about, I think, $300 a piece for either side, and the insurance I have on this truck, I get 2 free windshields a year, which is nice, and believe me, I use them. So I'm going to get that done in the morning, then come back over here and sit and wait until my pickup tomorrow night, and then I'm sure at that point, I-80 will be shut down. Trucking. Yeah, so it just remains to be seen how long we're going to be sitting here in Salt Lake with that pickup so late tomorrow night. We'll just see. Who knows? So I won't be surprised. What's so annoying is, got to spend just a very little bit of time at the house to make this load work. And now on the next one, I may not be able to make it all the way back home because, of course, they're still predicting, 22 to 37 inches of ridiculous. Right, Rusty? Just crazy. Gotta love trucking, baby. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please comment if you would like to. Except for that guy who keeps saying, I hacked my girlfriend's, Instagram account. Go to this thing. You can stop it, fella. Real comments, I welcome. And I get to them as soon as I can. Sometimes it takes a day or two because I'm a working truck driver. Don't forget about Clutch Trucker at Instagram, Clutch Trucker at Twitter. Put a couple of things on there earlier today. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Good morning! Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. All right, Rusty going for the bacon strip. Come on up high. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Rusty. Oh, yeah.